When it comes to two mass-produced travel foot keyboards, it's U75 and Weiwu 75. It can be said that the highest peak for mass-produced travel football keyboards is at 75. Recently, statistics show total shipments across all platforms reaching 1 million units, winner of the authoritative Japanese VGP award. That's an exaggerated figure. While the Weiwu 575 uses a quick-release case multi-sound package approach, the cost performance is also very high. Many friends are also conflicted. How should you choose this style? Next, today their new colorway, Yang Jiqing would like to share my thoughts with everyone. The exterior hasn't changed much, along with its 5 classic Xiao Yingduo logos. As for the differences from previous versions, compared to the 5, the details seem more refined. However, the seams and chamfers in the center part have probably been adjusted. The quality of the Yang grade is excellent, both in touch and glossiness. Both are very color-capped, and the tone feels a bit deeper. But they're all very beautiful, and orange is a bit of a breakthrough. The wall height, weight, and slope are also very close. Both are relatively comfortable income perspectives. The rain falls on the 7th 5, reaching the snowy summit with a vast axis. V575 is for the black flame switch. They all come with built-in light guide pillars. 14. The phenomenon of the axis can be understood as the only difference in color. All are voices from new contract manufacturers. It's a type of muffled sound. On a 200 keyboard, typing on a 75-inch keyboard will sound crisper and more crisp. This is the reason for keyboard introversion. Which is better? After hearing this, you decide. Structurally, the V575 is a gauge head PCB with a Gatsky structure V575. It supports quick release, and you can also tinker with many sound packs. But in terms of performance, the V575 is still stronger. Regarding latency, this is also a major factor influencing everyone's choices. First, delay in the default V575 appearance. Beechcraft 5 has come out of its default state. The Weiwu 575 couldn't find the shortcut key for game mode. However, you can set the stabilization to 1 in the channel mode. From now on, you can enter game mode by pressing the key combinations. Sorry to be watched, but they're actually pretty much the same. But I can switch games by pressing a shortcut key. Compared to gaming, it's a bit more convenient for me, and the numbers are a bit more extreme. However, both are considered relatively low latency. Daily gaming is no problem. By now, you probably have a good understanding. If you're lazy, I don't like fiddling with the keyboard myself, or I don't have that need. After buying and using it to the end, at most you just replace the switches and keycaps yourself. And if you like this resonant sound, I prefer to listen to the opposite of the 75, and prefer to tinker with the keyboard myself. Roche's quick release multi-structure. There are also multiple sound packs which are clearly more advantageous. The battery is only 1000 mAh apart, so in actual use, the difference isn't significant. Both battery switches have lock keys written at the university. If the V575 has a 24 series contactor with a double slot and the 75 does not perform on the table. However, compared to the 8.8, the V575 handles better control. As for the fact that it's almost 2026, instead of worrying about whether it's worth buying this old topic, the Yangji City version released now is still very worth buying. Compared to the 220-meter Yangji apartment in this shell and the 1000 yuan client's flower keyboard, it's also about not letting people type in the silver feel of the game. All of these have been market validated, so you can rest assured. On the 23rd, the first launch at 8 p.m. offers discounted prices, starting with 20 capsules. If you need TC's silver switches, remember to add to your cart. That's all for this video. Follow me to learn more interesting products. See you in the next video.